Just recording my um, week 4 project for widgets and action bars. Um, so what did you do for your third project? This was week 3 and 4 combined. So I just did a movie parsing app that just pulled movie data if you were to search in a search box, and basically it would search for a movie, and then display the results. So, what would you have done differently if you could? Spend a little bit of time trying to come up with a search function and a search function um, in the action bar and in the widget. I wanted to be able to click the magnifying glass or the search button in the action bar, and it just give me a search prompt up at the top to where I could just search and it would pull the data. That didn't work. I couldn't figure it out. I don't know what I was doing wrong. I did a lot of research. I kept looking around, but I couldn't find anything. So ended up having to just redirect that search button back to the first activity, where I could still do the search and then get the result. And then on the widget too, I was under the impression that you could build widgets with search bars, kind of like what I just explained. So you could basically type in the movie name, and then it display results. And for whatever reason, I couldn't find anything. So I kind of reverted to just a simple widget that basically all it does is you can save it to your home screen, and that's about it. You can click on the button and it just prompts you into the app. So it has a little functionality because it goes into the app, but as far as awesomeness, it's not there. Um, and maybe this is something I was thinking that I'm thinking like a computer widget and not necessarily a phone widget, that I can type in things and actually get results. So maybe you can, maybe you can't. Probably something I should look into a little bit more. Um, List a few things that could use a little bit more clarification. I think the projects are clear, what we needed to do. It's just a matter of executing them and getting enough time to go above or below what you wanted to do. Um, you started thinking about your project for ADB2. This is second month that I've had time to think about things, and I've got a few ideas. Um, but again, I think it's going to come down to I really need to keep things simple, and where I can actually, you know, execute the things the way that I want to and get them working, and not to try to be boggled down by too much complicated things. So to quickly go over the app, what it looks like. Um, so this is my awesome widget. It's terrible, I know, but originally I wanted this to be a search thing where I could type in a movie name, and when you type in the movie name, you could click it, and then really what I wanted it to do is display what I wanted the results to show up in the widget, but apparently you can't do that. So, or I just don't know how. I'm not that advanced. But you click here, it goes to the app, which for whatever reason still doesn't work on 4.2.2, which was my phone, which gave me lots of problems in the beginning. And then I figured out that this is running on the emulator, so because I could have swore I had it done right. So that kind of held me up too this week. But if you type in a movie, I don't know, cars, and you hit the button, it pulls up the data. And since we're on the emulator, it pulls up the data really slow. And then this is my action bar up here. The more button just takes me into a third activity, which takes me to another screen that just says my name and has my just the month. And then the search is what I really wanted to do, was to make the search bar search an actual search prompt. And now that I'm thinking about it while I'm doing the video, I might have been able to just have that search button. If you click on it, maybe I could have had an edit box that was marked as gone, the visibility set to gone, and then I could have when I click that, maybe have that show up, and that probably would have been much simpler than what I was trying to do, get it up in this bar. So there's the results. And then, um, and let's see, if you just do search, this just takes you back to the beginning. Not what I wanted to do, but that was the only thing I could get it to do, to keep my app still running. And let's just try something. I don't know if there's a movie called Tree, but just to get back in here. And then the other action bar for the more. Come on there, buddy. If I click on the more, I just canceled that, so, or there's no results. And then this just takes me into this page. So overall, the the app does a few things. It's not the worst app ever, because it is pulling some JSON feed, which is good, and I am getting results, which was good. Not the assignment, but I kind of had to build the app from scratch, so that took a little bit of time. But other than that, the action bar is there, some functionality, and the widget, it's there. It's not the best widget again, but it does load. If I click on widgets quickly, there's my movie app here. And then the widget shows up in widgets. Search movies widget, which is this. So anyway, hope you have a good Christmas, and all that good stuff, and Happy New Year.